Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my £500 Pro Clubs League Game Week 5. I'm going to show you guys the fixture list and the table and the previous results that have taken place. If you would like to participate in this, the league is nearly over and then Season 2 will be beginning very soon, where the top 8 teams will all be playing each other to make it more competitive, and then the teams that did not do so well will be going down into a relegation championship style format. So the losers, if they are in when the teams get formatted together with the top 8 teams, anyone that loses that will get dropped down to the championship. The championship can excel upwards if they're good enough. That is to make it more competitive. Now, without further ado, let's get into this. I'm going to show you guys the North table where my team resides in. Top 8 matters in seeding. Let's get into this. We got PC boys who are perfect on 24 points and a 50 goal. Yes, 50. They scored 56, conceded 6. My team got one of the goals though. Advantage my team. Mystique, another team, on 24 points. And lads in Lahore are also on 24 points. We've got 3 teams here that are perfect. We also got Ada Burgers who are on 18 points. Kentucky 15 along with my team that's on 15. Wolf are on 12 along with Grimace. So that makes up the top 8 seeding. Tribe, Claire, Top Bins are all on 9. Zatiz, Lady Yaya are on, they're on 6. And right at the bottom we got White In and Munch 1 on 3 and Grills on 0. But these two are yet to play each other. I think both of these two have dropped out of the league because they've realized it's not going so well. Where he just came into the league and they've been regularly in the league. But yeah, they both dropped out. So it's unfortunate. Now let's get into the games that took place last week. Mystique 1-7-2-1-4-2. Claire's 1-2-1. Lads in 1-5-1. My team beat Grills 5-4. Grimace 1-2-0. Lady Yaya lost 6-2 to Kentucky. Top Bins 1-2-1. And PC Boys beat Aiden Burgers 11-2. So Aiden Burgers, who are in 4th, got absolutely destroyed by PC Boys. Fixture 8, we had Mystique 1-3-0. We had Lads in 1-2-1, 1-2-0. My team lost 3-2 to the team bottom of the league table. Damn, they were bottom 3. We gave them the first 3 points. Grimace 1-4-2. Kentucky 1-6-2. Wolf 1-3-2. Aiden 1-5-2. And PC Boys 1-7-1. Now, going on to this week, we got Mystique versus Lads in. We will be spectating that game. Whenever that game takes place, we will be there. That's top 3 teams together. We will be there. Munch 1 versus PC Boy, my club. The T's versus Grimace. Claire's versus Kentucky. Tribe versus Wolf. Grillers versus Aiden. White In versus PC Boys. Lady Yaya versus Top Bins. My team versus Mystique. That should be an interesting game. Grimace versus Lads in. Kentucky versus Munch 1. Wolf versus the T's. Aiden versus Claire. PC Boys versus Tribe. Top Bins versus Grillers. Lady Yaya versus White In. So I got 2 teams that I need to replace. If you would like to participate in this, let me know in the comments your team name. I'll add you to it. The games start tomorrow. Now, let's move on to the east side of the table. We got Elborough, who are on 21 points. They're yet to play the other game. If they play the other game, they will be perfect. Trey and Beef on 21 as well. They played both their game. Ram Cheek on 18. Yoga Beast on 18 as well. Snorla on 15 along with Pred, Aggie and Age Don't Matter. Block Baby on 12 along with 1033. Sit on the Lap girl on 6 points. We got Inter Snow, Westside, BKB, RB, and RB on 3 points. The goal difference are getting kind of crazy. And Mandem FC are on 0. Now, going into game week 7, we've got Block Baby that won 5-1, Snorla won 4-0. This game hasn't played yet. Ram Cheeks have won 6-0. Aggie lost 1-0 to Age. Elborough versus that game has not taken place yet. Train Beef versus Yoga Beast. They get Train Beef 1-3-2. And Pred 1-5-2. Inter Snow lost 4-1 for Fixture 8. This game hasn't played yet. Snola won 6-1. Age won 10-1. That's kind of crazy. Game hasn't taken place yet. Aggie, Yoga Beast won 3-2. Pred won 6... Fred lost 6-3. That's kind of crazy. And Train Beef have won 9-1. Now, Fixture 9. Westside versus Mandems. Inter Snow versus Siton. Block versus Age, Snorla versus 1033, BKB versus Yoga Beast, Ram Cheek versus Pred, Aggie versus RB, Elborough versus Train Beef, and Fixture 10, we've got Sit On versus Westside, Age versus Mandem, 1033 versus Inter Snow, Yoga versus Block Baby, Pred versus Snorla, RB versus BKB, Train Beef versus Ram, Elborough versus Aggie. We currently got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games left to play. So it's 2 more weeks of this. Then we have everything set in stone, apart from games that are yet to be played. We are now on the south side of the table. Oh no, my bad. We're on west. My bad. Well, this is west. We are on west. Currently, Sweeper K are on 21 points along with Sicarios. STA are on 18 along with the Goonies. Slack, Mo, Deji are all on 15. Elite, Arabian Nights and Magnificos are on 12. 5 War, Famo are on 9. Ickenham and Lil are on 6. Brummy and PK are on 3 and 0. This table right here, there's still a lot to play for. 12 points is what is needed currently to make it there. There's still roughly 7 games left, so there's still a lot to play for. Let's see if people can turn it around, or they just face the relegation zone. Alright, this is how the games went. Sweeper K won 4-0. Elite Run won 9-0. Brummy lost to STA 3-2. Brummy games have always been close. Sicarios lost 1-0 to the Goonies. Deji beat Ickenham 3-2. Arabian won 4-1. Lil won 3-0. And Slackish won 4-1. Second game, we had Sweeper who won 2-0. STA won 2-1. Sicarios won 1-0. Ickenham won 3-2. Again, Goonies won 3-1. Deji won 3-0. Mo won 4. Oh, they lost 6-4. God damn. And Slackish won 7-0. This is how the games are looking this week. Sweeper K versus STA. Famo versus Sicario. 5 War versus Ickenham. Elite versus Magnifico. Brummy versus PX. Goonies versus Mo. Deji versus Slack. Arabian versus Lil. And for the next game, we got Sicarios versus Sweeper K. Ickenham versus STA. Magnifico versus Famo. PX versus 5 War. Mo versus Elite Run. Slack versus Brummy. Lil versus Goonies. Arabian versus Deji. And that makes up the west side of the bracket. Let me know what games you are looking forward to seeing and who you think will be progressing from those groups. Last but not least, we are down to the south side, where one team is currently perfect. Bitcoin are on 21 points. Alpha on 18, so it's a bit spread out. Milky, Meds, and Master Sheen are all on 15. Ipcar is the only team on 12. Border, Maestro, TT, Riley, and Will are all on 9 points. So there's a lot can change in this group. CGK on 6. Bomberclaw on 3. Pat and Reckless are on 0, but there's still some games that are yet to be played. Like Border on 9 points, but they got 2 games left to play, as well as Maestro. There's still a lot to play for in this group. I don't know why some games are not being played. I'm gonna go have a word with certain teams to see why it's not been played. As you guys can see, CGK beat Master Shino beat CGK 1-0. Meds lost 4-2 to Bitcoin. Milky won 8-0. This game is yet to be played. TT versus Alpha 2-1. This game is yet to be played. Ipcar 3-0 against Reckless. Security won 6-1. Bitcoin won 4-1 in this game. Milky won 8-2. Game yet to be played. TT won 5-3. Yet to be played, yet to be played, yet to be played 7-2. Because it's Ramadan, I'm going to be a bit more lenient because I know a lot of people can't play at 8 PM, Tarawih and stuff like that. So this is what's going to put the whole league and blow it up into proportion, because I don't know what's going to happen over the next Ramadan. Over this Ramadan, because a lot of games will not be played on time. Because usually 8 PM on a Sunday and Ramadan, so games will just be played. I don't know if I'm going to have highlights and stuff like that for you, or best moments. I might just have teams send me their goals and stuff like that. We'll see how it goes. I might tell teams to play at 10 PM tomorrow, but again, after Ramadan, we'll see what happens with that. I'm going to try and get as many games going as possible after when Ramadan's time. CGK versus Milky for Fixture 9. Bitcoin versus Border. Master Sheena versus TT. Mez versus Will. Bomberclaw versus Reckless. Maestro versus Riley. Alpha versus Security. Pat versus Ipcar. And Border Control versus CGK. TT versus Milky. Will versus Bitcoin. Reckless versus Shino. Riley versus Med. Security versus Bomberclaw. Ipcar versus Maestro. Pat versus Alpha. Let me know what games you're looking forward to and if there's anything you recommend going forward for the league. Now, I'm tired of teams joining the league, then leaving. Of course, things happen every single week, but some teams allow leniency to play whatever, like different days. But if it gets to the point where one team just joins, the next week they're not there, then what's the point? Other teams are actively replying to teams in the Discord. Other teams are not. Some games get flown by quickly. They played exactly on the date. Other teams are not. So I know Ramadan's here, so we'll have to be a bit more lenient. But when this season is done, all the games are set and buried, it will be very strict for the Premier League teams and the Championship teams for what day they play. Otherwise, you will get kicked out of the league. Obviously, this is just the first one to set the tone for what teams are active and what the best teams. Because all the best teams, let's be realistic here, they are going to be active and playing. The teams that lose, they'll be like, well, I don't want to play no more. Let's be realistic here. It's human nature. They're going to be like, why should we play? We're already losing. What's the point? And then just be like, yeah, I'm dropping out. So there is that. So hopefully after we literally got what, how many games? 6, 7 games left. So after the next 7 games, let's see how it goes. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know anything you would like to do. If you want to replace a team, let me know. I got a couple of teams. I think 2 teams to replace so far. So let's see how that goes.